My name is Katya Avdeev. I'm your Mrs. Maryland, United States. Welcome to my life. I came to this country almost 14 years ago with no job, no place to stay, no family, no friends. I had $40 in my pocket, which I thought was a lot at that time. So after I landed in New York, I went to the nearest bus station and I bought the first ticket that they had, which happened to be to Ocean City, Maryland. And then day after day I was looking for a job. I had no place to stay. I slept in the park and I was just begging for any kind of job I could get. And it was scary, yes it was. And now looking back, I don't know what I was thinking. But I had so many plans, I had so many big dreams that I knew that one day I would have my big studio and sewing machine and I would see people in the street wearing my clothes. I'm actually very thankful for the experience I had in life because it shaped me into the person that I am today. It's those life lessons, you don't get them from school, you don't get them from books. The fear is what's gonna keep you going. It's what makes you fearless to pursue. Even if people around you tell you, no, you can't. Oh, yes, you can. And yes, you will. And you will show them that you will. I started sewing when I was about 13 because my parents, we couldn't really afford nice clothes. And as a girl, you want to look nice and stylish. So I had to figure out a way to make it happen. And my grandma had an old sewing machine that she barely used. It was one of those with a handle. You have to do it with a hand. My first outfit was a summer dress from my mom's pillowcase. And that's where it all started. I never went to school for it, and everything I know is just from trial and error. Little did I know that it would become my career one day. I started my business almost 3 years ago when Vlad was about 1. After putting Vlad to sleep at 10-11 p.m. and even though I knew that 3 hours later he would wake up, I would still, in those times, instead of resting, I would still run to the basement to quickly sew. Even if it's just one seam, it was enough for me. And he saw that passion in me. And he asked me, do you want to do that instead of accounting? And of course the answer was yes. And he encouraged me to give it a try. And that's how it all started. My designs have been seen on Bravo, TLC, NBC, and of course, local and national pageants, and I'm proud of that. I started my own TV show, Design Your Life with Katya Avdeev, last year because people kept always asking me, so how do you do this? Or how did you get this piece done? And I don't mind sharing. I think artists are happy people. Art is something that brings the best energy. Being a wife to my husband and a mother to my son is the most important job of all. I take pride in being a mom, and we are a small family. It's just 3 of us. All our parents, they all live abroad, so we are very close. We do everything together. We make costumes together. They support me in every step of the way. And I'm so fortunate to be part of so many fantastic fundraisers and events. What I love about being part of the Mrs. United States organization is how much emphasis they put on family, on community service, the family unit. Being able to share my passion for fashion, for philanthropy, for giving back to the community, to celebrate your life is what being part of the Mrs. United States organization is to me. You can be whoever you want to be. A wife, a mom, a volunteer, a business owner, entrepreneur. Whatever you do, you can embrace it, you can combine it, you can be the American woman.